Hello, 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 hello. Hey, it's Hambbage. Thanks so much for coming back on by. I'm back after a somewhat extended break. Not too terribly long, but long enough to get up and move around, refresh my coffee. Um, we got a rainy night, it looks like. Let's just go ahead and take care of that. What? You just dropped me into a dark, rainy world. What's going on, video game? All right. So, for anybody who didn't catch the last episode or didn't stick it through to the end, it was kind of haphazard. We gathered up a lot of the supplies and things that we'll need around our darkroom spawner. Those are not our base materials, however, and I think maybe we go ahead and start loading up. So let's start here. We'll leave a few here, token reminders. All right, so that's spruce wood done. Then, and this is gonna be um, a bit of a trick. So this is the guy. And to this point, I don't think we've used this in this world. I was going back, if anybody's interested, it was the I don't even. It was the Olympic world, whatever that was. We thought, hey, let's keep a world through the Olympics. It didn't last. We didn't make it through. Um, but we did get far enough to lay out the base pattern, and I'm not saying it's going to be identical, but I think it'll be close to that. If you're interested, I would personally just hang out and watch it come. But okay, so we can still do all of this again. And what do we do that? I don't know that even matters, but nope. Here. Yeah, it's a build. Why watch it again? But if you're one of those who can't wait till Christmas time, right? I wanna peek under the tree, see what the presents are, shake all the boxes. If you want to see what the initial idea is, then go check out the Olympic World. It's in there somewhere. I went back just to refresh my memory on it a little bit. But in that one, we were in the same state. We didn't have amethysts and had started the build using only the smooth stone and this polished deep slate without ever getting back, but kind of eyeballing, going, okay, well, I think we'll do calcite maybe here, an amethyst here, all that stuff. And never did quite manage to stop. It's funny how many times in this world have we gone and tried to use other things to do the crafting table. Now when I want to use the stone cutter, I hit the crafting table every time. I promise. I'm not that coordinated. I couldn't repeatedly fake that many times without it seeming forced and unauthentic. Unauthentic? I don't think that inauthentic. Yes, you guys know. Torches. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, so after all this kind of just trying to wait out the day and the rain, so I can sleep on it. Oh, we're not quite done with that yet either. Let's put this away. Keep going here. It's better to do all this while it is raining. And just be done with it. Good time to have slimies so we can add their stuff before we empty our pockets. More down here. As I talked about in the last episode, we might as well be holding an axe. I don't think we have a lot of use for it in the moment, but it is certainly something I can benefit from a few extra XP. Almost a full stack of slabs. We're going to have plenty of sticky piston makings if we need them. Oh, are you trying to clean up around here? Alright, there's all that. Now, let's check in on our old stone cookers here. Let's see how many of these we've got ready. There's one. So again, I don't like to pretend like I'm an expert in Minecraft. I've played for a long time. I enjoy the game, but there's a lot of people that have a lot of opinions on the right way to play the game. I think if you're playing the game and having a good time, you're doing it right. And too many people get caught up on, you got to do it the way I do it or not. I have my own style and I like it, but I do get the question a ton. How do you stay motivated, man? What? I get so bored when I'm playing this. How do you keep doing it? And for me, one of the deals is certainly, look at all that. Now, see, sometimes I get the like XP just pouring down, but this doesn't seem like it's doing it. And maybe that's something with the hopper going in and feeding it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not that it's a huge deal. But that's a lot of iron. Okay, so how do we stand on supply? That's the hopper. Let's take these. Put that in there. Pull that out. Still got more going there. Excuse me. I did have like 3 cashews as a little snack after I went outside. It's midday kind of time around here, and went outside as I usually do to kind of stretch my legs, and it is so nice out right now. We've been just definitely sitting in a not unusual, not over the top, but summer heat, right? Just kind of cooking us all. And I don't know. I don't know exactly what temperature it was outside. I didn't go back to look or anything, but it was really nice. All right, rain has stopped. It is now night. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sip a coffee. Ooh, hot and weak. That's how I like it. It, as I've said before, I have one of those cup top coffee filter kind of. It looks like a funnel type deal. I don't have any boats out here. Is that a real thing? Oh man, there's a creeper over there though. Why creepers gotta creep? Um, take the oak boat this time. Last time I took the spruce. Uh, oh yeah, coffee. So I have one of those little like cup top funnel looking filters. You basically put the paper filter in this plastic funnel looking thing, set it on top of the cup, pour water through. Couple couple of those fills a tall traveler type mug of coffee for me. And with that, now I'm kind of inclined to this area. It's close. We could get there and back very easily. But if I can use one of these potions and find a an amethyst close, I would much rather put it right on top. Is this going to do it right here? What did I tell you guys? That's how you do it. Boom. Uh, I think so. Here's the cave side that I think is going to give us our access. So let's go right here to market. I told you, I saw this happening. I was like, oh, that's the best way to do these things ever. Perfect. We can still see it. We can almost see back to home. Look at how good this is, though. From above water, it totally cuts that. And I think we've already been to this ship, right? But let's. That is crazy, and that was how they were doing it in whatever video I'd watched. It was basically flying around. Yeah, of course this is. I mean, this is right in the middle of everything. Get out! Come on. It's nice. We don't have to worry about drowning, but. So yeah, they had their wings on it, and so we're up above the water. And look at that. You can just see just everything. So it's worth maybe cruising around and just seeing if there's like a couple. Because if we can keep them. So what I'd like to do now is put the darkroom spawner in this vicinity so that we can keep the amethysts growing while we're hanging out at the the farm, right? That's part of the idea I have going on. It's a multifaceted plan. You guys are gonna love it. Is this another one? Oh, I told you this is just so crazy good. So now that hole, by the way. Wow. Yeah, if you haven't done this, huge vote in favor of night vision potions. Okay, so where'd the boat go? I got so excited I abandoned it. I want to check over there and see what that is. I had seen this method. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And they were doing it with wings, flying, with a rocket and just shooting all over the place. So here's another one. I was wondering if this was a ship or another. And yeah, so good. So I think the plan will be that we will hang out or start our build kind of around this point somewhere and maybe back over this hole. Is this another one? No, it was the ship. Never mind. Now I'm getting a little crazy. I normally like to be a little further from land, but we're going to make the concession here. I just want to have these close enough to be both loading. You know what? Let's just go right off here. This is perfectly good. So I'm gonna run out of these stones. For those of you that remember back to early in Slow Cooker, same thing applies. I'll try to get to building up our land support so this isn't just a floating mass, but I want to mark everything now while we're here. And then this doesn't yet have an access, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do like a double elevator, one down and then a passage between these two. Let's go get some air. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So let's go maybe here. And then we could. Oh no, I'm out of blocks again. Oh man. Oh, we can keep borrowing. As soon as we get down underwater and all that, it's gonna be fine. Just trying to get all these marked before the potion runs out, so we don't have to use another one or lose them. Waste a bunch of time hunting around. This worked out so well. I can't believe we didn't do this episodes ago now. Just amazed. Get your night vision potions and get out there, get your amethysts. So There's a drown. I don't know what that was. Pufferfish. Did he kill the pufferfish? Oh, what happened there exactly? Okay. Lost our vision. It's not quite night. I kind of like to get... Well, you know what? Let's go home now that we got all this marked out. And kind of restock a bit. Yeah. We'll definitely portal to the dark room. Put that up high. As soon as we have the platform built and everything, we can link that up. It's going to be again right in the vicinity. I mean, you can see where that's where the librarians are. You know how. Oh, hang on, where are you? Give me your trident. You gave me a copper bar. How good is that? That's a fake trident. Always worth looking around. Alright. No trident, but we tried, didn't we? Bump. That was awful. Blur. That. Red is our potions. This can just dump in there. Okay, so what we're really back for at this point is to load up on enough stone, and let's grab the scaffold we do have. That should be plenty. Sleep. Real quick, I'm gonna check the time because again, 23 minutes. Okay, that is a dumb Microsoft's warning. That's the one I usually get when I switch my windows, and it's like, you know what? We want you to do this. How'd you like some online storage? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, back on out. Oh, so happy we found those. We may be able to set this fully up. I kind of want glass. Let's. You guys are gonna be absolutely crazy, but it's all right. It's gonna look cooler this way. So we're gonna go past our little spot here, on out to this, which I think is. Oh, that's that sandy outcrop on the. Where's that deserty bit? More trees. remember the desert where we found the 2 golden apples and everything? That's this way, right? I mean, we've crossed it on our way back when we had to swim all that way home. So it should be right up here. Come on, desert. How many more geodes do you think are down here that we're just not seeing? It's alright, we can hunt for those later. Come on, you stupid desert. Is that it? You gotta be kidding me. That's not where I want to go. That's back to the spruce forest. Sand Island. Ooh. This is going to be a rough ride, but we need some of this. Sometimes going over these canyons like this will break your boat, but I mean, we're going to end up breaking so much kelp anyway. I don't know, I'm kind of getting distracted. Let's focus. Focus up, team. We need this sand. A nice little temple over there. I wonder if that's the same one we noted way back when. Sand, sand, sand. It always goes smooth in that first one. I love it. I kind of had to just take it all in as I was going, but once you do get to the sandstone, it's kind of a little more tedious, but not bad. We'll fill our pockets nicely here. And I'll probably end up dumping all that kelp that I just picked up to grab as much of this as possible. Although we can just fill a shulker, right? Kind of what I'd hope to avoid. Don't really want to have current filled C. All right, I know I talked about filling the shulker box, but I don't think we need to waste all that time. All right, now try to find our way back. So we'll cook some glass. We'll cover the two geodes in glass so they don't flood, and then we'll basically erase everything that's not a node. I'll leave those to keep growing the crystals and be really happy with the outcome. Put a little hallway in between with the elevators going down into it, so it can all just be a nice self-contained little dry space. And we'll be able to get to it easily from the portal to the dark room. Oh, man, this is so good. Very excited to have all those right in the vicinity where we want to be. All right, there's our little markers. Work out. But again, I think by the time we placed the glass, it's not going to matter. We're going to clear so much existing kelp anyway. We'll have loads of it. So while we're boating here, and we're going to be cooking some glass and all that, we'll drop off the glass. Hopefully, it will continue to cook while we're maybe while we're setting up some of the base area. I'd say in the last episode, I was kind of talking like I live in Colorado, for anybody who hasn't already heard that little fun fact. And part of the reason I moved here when I was young was all the fun activities and being outdoors in the mountains and all that. So whitewater rafting is certainly, I don't do it as much anymore. Honestly, I think tubing, there's there's a little creek. Well, there's lots of little creeks, but one of the creeks coming out of the mountains goes to a town called Golden. Any beer drinkers or commercial watchers in the United States are probably familiar with the Coors Brewing Company, famous for Coors Light and Banquet beer. It's located in Golden, Colorado, and the creek that they set up their brewery on is called Clear Creek Canyon. And I want to make sure this is fueled. So we're just going to cook glass. So yeah, Clear Creek is, it runs right through the town of Golden. It's why the brewery is where it is. All that stuff is all tied together. When the pandemic hit, and I guess they've always been there, but it kind of became an activity at the the height of the pandemic when social distancing was a deal, and it was hot in summer of 2000, right, last year, and people just wanted to get out and kind of find a safe way to be socially distanced but still uh, have fun, see friends, all that kind of stuff where you couldn't go out to a restaurant or anything like that. I didn't want to have people into my house, and I understand everybody else didn't either. I'm your friend and everything, but hey, stay aside. So, there's only so many times you can hang out in a park at a picnic table and kind of sit on opposite corners and all that before like, hey, we want to go do something. So we found this company that rents big old inner tubes, and through this downtown area of Golden that was built up around the river. Uh, they have big long parkway that runs along the downtown area of the park, and we let's see now. If I was to do that, so our typical elevators up are boom, 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 three, three. I don't know if I'm making this clear. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. You fill those 7, 2 stacks high. The water shoots you up and make a little entrance at the bottom. Everything's all good. But if we do that, then we can also do a solid wall and do the same thing going down, is my idea here. So let's what did I say about the kelp? Oop, that's okay though. Go. So here's a serious question. Can anybody think, is it casement? I guess I should ask the question. Can anybody think of the device that they use when they're making like footings for bridges and stuff in the middle of rivers? I think it's a casement, where they basically, with wood or stone or something like that, will hollow out. Oh, how did I miss that? Did I do that wrong? Now I'm all very confused. What's going on? Let's go get air. This all seems... Okay, that is very much the back wall between the elevators. I'll just go ahead and fill that in. And I got a bit messy down here somewhere, right? So big, ugly stone box, but we're building a casement. And that is... Oh, is that's why I'm so off. Why am I... this doesn't need to be here at all. Oh, how did I lose track of air? Alright, now can we do this? Oh, stop making me swim. This was what I was also saying about the dolphins. Like, you know, around the base and all that, they always seem to be around when you're working on stuff. Never around when you're like, oh, I want to swim back from spawn. Can you just give me a speed boost? No, no, no. That's not how the dolphins like to operate. Come on. Could easily see myself dropping into a hole. I think. How do I want to do this? Okay, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Should I go a full 32? Is that too low? No, I lost count. Darn it. Let's try that. Did I have 32 or 36 in my hand? Uh-oh. Certainly got more than enough right now. Now, oh, wait, this is, does there have to be lava? Ah. Okay. Sorry about the debug screen there. We'll get it cleared off as soon as possible. I just want to keep it up for the measuring here, but I decided to build out this base so we have a place to put down our supplies chest. We're going to need to borrow out a few things here. Oh, come on. Alright. That, and that, and that, and that. drop a bed here because we'll need that in a second. And then, all right. All right. Miscounted on signs. You guys weren't there for me. I hope you catch up in the comments before we get to this video, so I know you got my back. All right, that should be enough to sleep. I get coffee. Yeah, there's that third cup run through the grounds. That was what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so what are we doing now? This, man, I need. Nope, no, 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 no. This is our wall, right? So we're going down here. Putting in our stuff there. Really can't do anything more there until got this bit done. We only have 5 kelp. We need a lot more than that. Alright, that should. We have like a stack, then we're in good shape. Okay. Got a bucket of water. We don't need those anymore. Oh, here's kelp. Way more than we'll need now, but even with respiration, I can't. Okay, let's see how we do here. Oh, 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 oh. All right, perfect. Now, this should be pretty easy. It's so short, even without respiration, we don't have to worry too much about. Alright, boom. Those are now all sources. I think I'm just going to go with the same pattern I always use. Okay, that is pulling down. Yeah, you're fine. Uh-oh. Think we can manage this. It's not life or death, certainly. Still got that. Should bring the water down. There it comes. Just like we intended. Oh, why would we ever worry? Boom. Whoosh. All right, we got an elevator going. So this will be our access. And now we need to get back to base. Let's leave those two. We're still a few short. Wait, what did I just put in here instead of kelp? Anything? Uh, I'm really scared. Did I just put something really important in there? I don't think so. I don't see anything obvious. Maybe it was the dirt block, which is just fine. All right, so we leave that shulker. We can definitely get rid of that now. Head on back home. Hopefully it's been cooking the glass. I don't really know what it will have. At least it's got a shot. Yeah. So cap one or the other of those two, and just kind of make a broad dome covering the contours that are there. Did I grab any sea lanterns yet? I don't. Maybe one. I don't think enough. It'd be kind of nice to hang some of those in the roof, but we'll be all right. What? Get up here. One. Oh, we can take that downstairs and put it in the chest. That's a good place for it. Sand can go here. Those are the 2 bits from carving out the elevators. Or while I'm thinking about it, come on, be cooking. It seemed painfully slow. At least we can take that over. All right. Good. Let's dump that. Let's go look around and see what we've got for random glass. Some there. I think that's most of it. There may be a bit upstairs, but I really want to keep this moving. Two and a bit stacks. And some more there. Well, that's pretty good. Good enough to get going, at least. We don't need to sleep, although I do think I left my bed out there. I should have a spare one in the shulker, but bad practice. Don't go leaving your bed. I think that stone helps that a little bit. Again, we gotta clean that all up at some point. Uh, getting towards night. So let's just do a sleep. I'm wondering about night vision potion to be able to see down there, but I think for the time being I'm gonna leave it alone. If we need it, we've got it, but unless we do. I'm not really. So, first thing, I think we want to do is sort of define the edge that we want to dome, as opposed to like making sidewalls. Oh, on. All right, skippies. We know. That was a surprise, though. I wasn't expecting. Oh, water. Water. I need water. I'm drowned, or I'm dehydrated under the ocean. So let's go. It's not even that deep, which is really nice. And with the respiration, you don't have to worry too much about getting back up again. Alright. Oh, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Let's go get air again. So let's get our outer edge. To this. Everything's good at that level. Right? So let's get it one more. Ah! Stop. Okay. So that. Oh, oh, not there. There. Now, we just fill in. Okay. Was worried. I thought I felt a current there, but I think it was just me on the edge. Getting dropped back a little bit. Like there. Oh. Alright, well, that's as far as we can go at the moment. But that's pretty good. We're almost done. Just that top level left to go. Once we have all that set, should be good. And then the other piece, of course, is from our elevator. I mean, we're so close. And I'm just hoping that we run smack into it, but we are somewhere around 328. This is where it's like, why did we ever worry about kelp again? I think we got plenty. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And I don't think there's a whole lot of need for craziness, but unless we want to listen to that never ending, I think we do want to do a bit of tidying up. So let's get rid of that for a moment. Nope, not you. That's a lot of stuff, but seems to be okay. And we've done plenty of caving. I'm not too worried about having a caving episode here. If we ever want, we can... Now I do need to get back to this. 40. A lot further than when we were just in the ocean. I was like, oh, it's right there. And honestly, I would love to just run smack dab into this thing, but I don't know how far down it's going to extend, which is why I'm kind of checking as we go here. Aha, perfect. Some funky music. I don't think the game just automatically plays that one for us too often, does it? I guess we didn't really need all that done either, but... Boom, boom. I don't know. Are we going to go 3 high? Do we want Enderman possibly sitting down here? Probably want to go 3 high. But for now, at least, just leave it like this. Just a starting point. Alright. These torches are just random, but they should be plenty to keep us well enough lit. Back up in the middle of the night. Quick nap. And now, back to base for whatever more glass we can get to finish up that lid. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, man, we're already 10 minutes over. Let's get to base, and then I'll say goodbye. See, watch out. This is what happens once you get caught up in little projects like this and everything. Stuff starts to run long. You forget all about it. So, in the next episode, we will hope to keep enough glass going to cover our second geode, and we can set up that first one, get it growing the shards, so that and we're gonna have all that amethyst. That should then get us ready, just clearing things out to get the calcite and the amethyst we need. So, new block types. Got extra stuff here. Got some sand to put back in this bin. I know we're long, and since there's not much I can do about it right now, we're just gonna hold out. Let's put you here. really need like a piece of amethyst to set this off and make it clear, but we'll need something to dump those into right now. And let's go down by the furnaces so that while we say goodbye and everything, we can be cooking a little bit more. I won't even peek. I won't see how many we've got because I'm afraid it's going to be disappointing, but we'll hang right here. And as always, guys, I appreciate y'all coming by. Hope you enjoyed that one. Huge, huge proof of concept, by the way, right? The night vision potion, even if you're swimming or boating or anything like that, I recommend if you've got the capacity to do the rockets, as I saw it in a video, just fly with your elytra with night vision, and you will see so many geodes. So you probably everybody already knows that, but I didn't. So really, really works well. Give that a whirl. But thank you so much for coming by. Really do appreciate it. Again, I'm gonna take a little break and come back and keep hitting. I think we're probably a couple episodes of setting up the geodes and getting all those going. And when we have that up and running, then we'll turn our focus to building upward. But I'm delighted. We found our spot. We got it going. We're actually starting up this build, and I love it. So come on back and see me again. Comments are always appreciated. If you got any ideas, did you guys already know about the night vision, or is that new stuff? Any of that good stuff? Feel free to drop me a comment. Otherwise, likes and likes are always appreciated, and subscribes are a great way to keep up to date with any of the latest videos. We'll see y'all for the next one. Sorry for the long video. Take care.